Good to go, Kanika?
We're
Okay,
good to go. Just please open your.
okay. It's
Yes.
just 5 minutes to the webinar. We'll start soon. We'll let some more participants to join the webinar. Ma'am, with your permission, shall we proceed for the webinar?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to one and all present here. I welcome you all on the behalf of Iuris Jura and Legal Viability. I am Abhinav Sharma, the moderator of today's session. I have completed my UG from Amity Law School, Amity University, Chhattisgarh. Further, I am pursuing my masters from Maharashtra National Law University, Nagpur, and Jindal Global Law School in the areas relating to alternative dispute resolution, corporate and financial laws. So, before moving towards the webinar, I would like to give a brief information about Iuris Jura and legal viability. At the first hand, beginning with the introduction of Iuris Jura, Iuris Jura is an e-learning platform for all the legal learners and aspirants which started in the year 2020. The main aim behind this organization is to get you benefited in the best possible way in the legal learning and to create a legal awareness all along and to showcase your hidden talents through various events. Secondly, I would like to prelude with Legal Viability. Legal Viability is a student-led organization. At Legal Viability, we aim at providing excellent services to our partners and ambitious students, and we hope to help them achieve their goals. We launched our services in the month of April 2020. We are looking forward to collaborate with campuses all over India. We provide services like free legal lecture videos, notes, guidance related to research and moot court in law schools, etc. We also organize like quiz competitions, writing competitions. Thereof, I would like to introduce you all to the speaker of today's session, Ms. Iram Majid, ma'am, AICM accredited mediator. Ma'am is a member of Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, London, UK. She is based in New Delhi, India. She is the director of Indian Institute of Arbitration and Mediation. She is the executive director of Asia Pacific Center for Arbitration and Mediation. She has undergone the training of arbitration from Chartered Indian Institute of Arbitration and Mediation. And in regards to mediation from many reputable institutions, including the Harvard Law School for Advanced Mediation Program on Negotiation, which is considered the best legal education institution in the world, and Pepperdine University, California, too. She is the co-founder and the Secretary General of International Federation of Mediators in France. She is APCAM certified arbitrator and impaneled as arbitrator with all member countries like Hong Kong, Australia, Indonesia, Nepal. With reference to India, she connects with Delhi International Arbitration Center and is also a mediator with WIPO, that is WIPO. She has been a judge in moots like ICC Mediation Paris and West East Moot for arbitration in Hong Kong and Vienna. Now, coming to the webinar, that is Landscape in ADR, a way forward. In short, the topic elucidates the career opportunities in the field of ADR. Finally, focusing on the chronology of the fruitful session. The session is divided into two segments. Career opportunities under ADR in the initial 40 to 50 minutes. Secondly, there will be a Q&A session in the last 10 minutes. Please note, firstly, the participants can put up their queries in the chat box of YouTube Live. Secondly, the feedback link will be provided in the WhatsApp group and chat box, which is a compulsory element for securing certificates in addition to attending the session for full tenure. Finally, it's the time to hand over the platform to Iram ma'am on one of my favorite areas, hoping for patient listening. Ma'am.
Thank you so much, Abhinav. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay. So thank you so much, Abhinav, and thank you so much, Legality Viability, for initiating this step and working towards the growth of digital platform. Am I visible? Okay. Is it everything is fine?
Yes, ma'am. Everything is fine, ma'am.
Okay. Welcome and my introduction and something which when I hear about myself and I think that from where I started my career and from where I am today. So landscape and how you can enhance your skills being from because tomorrow if you want to be into this field then you have to work today from today itself. So before going into that how are the opportunities from where you can get the training, how you can get accreditations, what are the important aspects of which you need to know about ADR. I would like to tell you a little bit about and relate your story with my story. I used to be a very timid and very shy girl in my college time, and being the first generation lawyer, I what tomorrow I'll be going to do, in which field I'm going to practice, whether I should choose criminal law, any law firm, and so I was clueless. What should I do? And being nobody in my family who connected with the legal, and the moment I used to go and visit in my district, so that gave me an idea that this is no, never. Then my apprehension was become very big, and I had no control over my thought process. That many people used to say that what is this legal field and everything. And luckily when I complete my law, I came to Delhi, and I belong to a very small place and not like Delhi, not and like cosmopolitan and this kind of cities. Started my practice, and ADR gives you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible, ma'am.
Okay. So this is form to practice globally, but there are certain conditions for that practice. You need to update yourself to certain standard practice of the globalization into ADR. That practice and that standards are accreditation. So we need to have accreditation from best institutes, from best organization, and after that, if we're going to practice internationally, no one can stop you. And I tell you that why I am saying this, because we see there are only whereby we are having reciprocity of judgment, where for the enforcement of judgment, like only 4 or 5 countries. But suppose if we take the example of New York Convention. New York Convention is in arbitration, where their award can be enforced any 197 countries in the world, and practice if we practice in 66 jurisdictions. Only 30 jurisdictions are left, and that will be covered very soon, very 5 countries, because it has been signed and ratified by 6 countries. So this is how I'm giving you an example of a commercial dispute, the name of Yocus, and that case valued around 90, and the claimant counsel got 90 million US dollar, and the respondent counsel got 35 million US dollar. So there's no trust, and very easily, very speedy, and you can establish yourself globally. That is what we are doing, and just because of that, IIAM, this is Indian Institute of Arbitration and Mediation, founded an organization named Asia Pacific Center for Arbitration and Mediation. The first center in entire world which has been having an association with different centers. It's not an association. So now we are having 10 centers across the country, across the Asian countries, and very soon it will be increasing. And the person who will be impaneled with one country will be impaneled with so many countries. That is how, because I am accredited by APCAM, that is why I am impaneled in so many countries, because those are the founding member of this APCAM. And let's talk about the institutionalization of that kind of like SIAC and other institution in India. But now we are having APCAM in India. So that is how we are moving, and we are giving platform for the international stakeholders and investors and other people to come and resolve their dispute through APCAM and others. So there is a survey of 2013 which is searching a lawyer into arbitration and mediation. So it will be based on their accreditation, that what accreditation they are having. what is their from where they have done their training. They will be asking you that what is your expertise. They will be asking, they want to take you as a lawyer or not. Subject expertise is yes very important, domain knowledge is yes very important, but process expert is something which you cannot afford not to practice and the process itself. So this is something which I told you about, that how important it is and what all the you can be in house counsel in your firm and in any PSUs and all. You can be in a dispute resolution firm, and you can establish your own firm, and you can be an arbitration lawyer. You can be an advocate. So there are lot of opportunities which you will be having in this ADR area. You can run your IM center in Delhi. So after this, you will be asking that what skills we need to have to enhance our to enhance or to be fit into this practice. So for that, I must tell you that there are few skill sets. If you work on that, if you in those areas and you start working in those areas, then no one can stop you. No one can stop you. You will be invincible, and you will be very soon. You can be a very good. See, one thing in this area, that there are who will be going to speak on the mediation, very few people there. If you will be seeing that who are going to be speaker as an arbitrator, very few people, and you will be seeing these people coming again and again and speaking again. Why? And that is why we are working on the arbitral female and females in ADR and the women in ADR. Why? Either they don't want to come into the technical, but very few people, very few females into this area arbitration. So if suppose many females listening to me today, I like ask you to join this profession, because there are very few people, very few female, and we are running sort of, we are working on this, that how many females should be here in ADR. So now, being a student, what skills areas you need to work on yourself. So first of all, I would like to tell you about the internships. You should join an arbitration lawyer. Suppose if you want to enhance yourself being an arbitration counsel, so that skills you need to learn from an arbitration lawyer. You need to join an arbitration lawyer. If suppose there is no chance to get an internship under the arbitration lawyer, then you can go to any institutions. Institutions like IIM is also an institution. Nani Balkiwala is an institution. Delhi International Arbitration Center is also an institution. Mumbai, maybe I guess there is an institution. Mumbai Court is also having an arbitration center. So all these arbitration centers you can go and you can join. Likewise, there are mediation centers also in the court and DDRS and other places where you can go and you can do and you can join your internships, where you can see the live cases, and you will be having an opportunity to assist the lawyer or assist the center to know the case in detail. Because this arbitration, there are different methods of keeping the files and managing the file, managing the case. So in that way, you can learn a lot if you will be attached with any center. And suppose these two things are also not possible and you want to go further for internship, then I ask you to join any retired judge also who is doing a lot of arbitrations, because they since morning till evening they will be doing arbitration, and you will be learning a lot of things over there. You can learn even the how to manage file, what is the traits of an arbitrator. In the same time, if you will be sitting in the proceeding, you will be learning how the advocates and the lawyers who are coming into the proceeding, how they argue their case. You can know how to manage the evidence in arbitration, because that is different from what we have seen in the litigation things. So this is one thing which I tell you, that the internships. After internships, I would like to ask you to join MOOTS. Gives you complete package, complete skills, that enhance your complete skill. Like once you will be preparing for moot, for that you need to prepare the memorandum. You need to prepare, either if it is mediation competition, then you will be preparing mediation plan. You will be preparing negotiation plan. So that is how you will be working on that. You will be generating a problem, and then you will also argue. So there are three things. You will be getting argument skills, you will be learning writing skills, and you will be also enhance your research skills, because all these three things is involved in once you participate in any kind of moot competitions or mediation or arbitration competitions. And I have seen now that negotiation competition is also becoming very common, and that is very, very good competitions. And once I'm talking about the competitions, I'm not saying only to stick to the national or domestic competition. I would urge you to go to international competitions, which gives you not only these skills of argument skill or learning or speaking skills or the research skill, but that will give you connection. That will give you network. And your network is more important than your work. Your network is more important than your work. So that I keep on going to Vienna for the Viz competition. I went Hong Kong 2 times for this Viz competition, Viz smooth competition, that is in arbitration. It's a beautiful competition, and all the arbitrator on this earth from different countries you will meet over there. You can meet anybody. You can you can increase and expand your network area. And if you talk about the mediation competition, so I must tell you that ICC Paris, that is the best competition in the entire world, I must say. And I have been there for many times, and all the stars are on the earth. I could say that all the stars on the one place and in the same premises, and all the people who is into the mediation, I could reach out them, I could talk to them, I could meet them. So the same way, the students who are having the similar kind of mind, if you will be going there, you will be having a similar interest, and you meet those students, and thereafter that create a lifelong bond. And many times I have seen that the students who work there and who go there, after some time, what I have seen that they have made a student association and they work. So that is a beautiful platform which will increase your network. And for that, and I know that many of the students must be having their LinkedIn account, but we are not focused. We are not focused at whom you want to include which people into that area, into that field, into that network. So if suppose many of you may be interested in teaching, many of you may be interested in other subjects, other areas. So if whatever your subject area, whatever your interest area, you include those people into your circle, and that will give you an edge, because after that you will be getting the news and events and everything about that area only. So please, if you don't have any LinkedIn account, please do create it today. And this I keep on telling to all the students in all the webinars whenever I am speaking about ADR, that if you don't have your LinkedIn account, please create it today and send me your first friend request. And I am getting from the person who is having the zero, keep on sending me first request. I understood that this is after this webinar. So it is very important for you to have a LinkedIn account, because without the LinkedIn account, I must tell you that you don't exist. Otherwise, you don't exist. That is your existence. If you don't have that, then that is the importance of network. Third thing is, which I want to tell you, that what all things you need to study for enhancing your skills. So, see, about the arbitration, if I talk about, so since 1899, we were having an act arbitration. Then after that, we had 1940 Act. 1940 afterwards, we had 1996 Act. In 1996 Act, there are 2 amendments thereafter, that is 2015 Amendment and 2019 Amendment. After these 2 amendments are very, very important in entire ADR career, in arbitration, especially. Very important amendments. And those 2 amendments is the AP Shah's report is having a genesis of 2015 Amendment. And Justice B.N. Krishna's report is having genesis of 2019 Amendment. I request you to go through both these two reports. Then you will be having a broader perspective. So these are the 2 basic things which I tell you that you should read about. You should go and read. Another thing that will be available on the website, Unsettled Model Law ki website, unsettled.org. Then on that you can download the Unsettled Model Law. You can also download the Unsettled Rules. You can read the soft laws. The soft laws is like IBA guidelines, different rules of institutions, like ICC rules, like HKIAC rule, like CIAC rules. And these are you will be knowing that how the arbitration and mediation conducted on the arbitration and mediation. you will learn a lot. You believe reading these soft laws and these modern law